We will call you back.
Howdy doodly neighbourinos, welcome to Ned and Cam.
Chatting Wham, eating spam. We're not eating spam. I wish we were eating spam.
Do you like spam?
Yeah, it's boss. Spam's amazing. Spam chips and beans is the most underrated. It's a war scran. It's a scran you'd have in the war, but it's also an unbelievably nice scran.
What about on a butty?
No, I'm not big on just lashing things on butties like some people do. Some people will put anything on a butty, won't they? You like go, oh yeah, I had a nice bit of pasta the other day, lash it on a butty.
It's the up north thing. You have a slice of bread and butter with every meal.
I have bread and butter.
Steak and chips, slice of bread and butter to mop up.
Fish and chips as well.
Spag bol, slice of bread and butter to mop up.
Gotta be garlic bread with spag bol.
Why not both? Because what I do,
too much carb.
What I do, that's why I'm such an athlete. So much carb.
That's it.
Anyway, the mince and the unless you have bolognese, unless you have meatballs, but the mince,
you can't have spaghetti bolognese with meatballs.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've never had it with meatballs, but some people do spaghetti meatballs, innit?
Or vegan spaghetti. Vegan meatballs for everyone watching that.
Well, they're not meatballs, are they? They're just balls. Vegan balls.
Vegan balls?
You can't have vegan meatballs.
They do have vegan meatballs?
Yeah, but that defeats the object. It's not meat.
They have vegan chicken and vegan bacon and
everything. But then it's not chicken because it defeats the object.
But I was watching...
It's just vegan things.
Remember I told you last week, I told
vegan
all the
balls.
viewers as well, about the wrestler that lives in Vegas and it was like 1,000,000 degrees the other day. Remember I told you?
Oh,
yeah.
We were
talking about dogs living in Vegas. He does food reviews on YouTube and he's a vegan. And he had this barbecue... Ryback, yeah. He had this barbecue chicken sandwich the other day, and obviously it was vegan chicken, vegan bacon, and it looked like the nicest thing ever. It isn't chicken, but it looked amazing.
Chicken feathers. So anyway, you get your garlic bread, you put your spaghetti and your mince and your bolognese on, and then when it's all gone, you got all the bolognese sauce. So you get your piece of bread and you go. There you go.
That noise is very disturbing.
It saves you cleaning the plate, then you can just put it back in the rubbish.
Can't just have bread with everything though. I have bread with spam chips and beans, but I don't put the spam on the bread. I just dip the bread in the beans.
Get yourself a pasty, whack it on a slice of bread.
Sausage roll on bread.
A pie butty. Yeah.
If you were to have a bacon on or a sausage on, do you have it on bread or toast?
Oh.
I feel like this is a very judgmental question.
I'll have a sausage butty or a bacon butty or on a bam at home.
What's a butty though? Bread?
Bread. But then when I was in school, I used to always say, can I have sausage bacon on a toast sandwich? Like a toasty with... But I don't make the greatest toast at home. But like the toast back in sixth form was boss. I used to say, whack a sausage on it. You know what I used to have?
Go on.
Toasted bagel. Big, thick toasted bagels with the butter. 3 sausages, but no, 1.5 sausages.
Bloody hell, that went down quick,
so it's like 3 halves.
3 sausages? Yeah. Oh no, I have one.
There's the 3, but the halves. So 3 halves of sausage, so 1.5 sausages, and then 2 rashers of bacon, and it's like that. And it was just like...
I'm starving now. Amazing. I'm so hungry. I've got sushi as well.
Do you know what else I used to have in sixth form every day? I'm glad I don't really anymore. And I knew at the time it was bad because my bowels at the time. It was like eating a full box of Craves in one sitting. You know where it just makes your body just malfunction.
What was it?
Like 2 big massive dessert waffles, loads of cream, loads of syrup. And it used to be like 20p, so I have a couple of waffles. And they just give this massive plate with loads of cream.
Your school's boss? We never got any of that.
And we just burgers every day for dinner. So unhealthy.
But boss? No, Jamie Oliver ruined our school. We had to have like healthy stuff like salads and watch our carbs and all that. Carb counting in school.
Did you watch... Go on.
There was the odd occasion we'd get a chicken burger, which was very, very
I used to have them every day with cheese. With a... What do they call it?
What school did you go to?
Is it mozzarella?
I don't think you can say, can you?
I can't. One in St Helens.
I was going to say something mad then, but I'm not going to say.
I don't think I want to know. Did you ever watch that documentary about with Jamie Oliver where he went to America, and it was like the America's fattest town or like?
I can't remember. I don't think I did. No, can't remember.
And he basically went to the school, and they were having, they'd have breakfast, dinner, and I think it was just breakfast and dinner there. I don't know why they'd have tea. So, dinner. It's breakfast, tea. Lunch, and dinner. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My God.
Don't know whether that'll make the cut, but
anyway, So,
thank you.
So they used to sit down with the breakfast. They'd have cereal like America, like everything in America's like super sugared up.
Yeah.
You ever watch those
unhealthy?
Ever watch those people that like trying British snacks like not enough sugar?
Yeah.
It's like it's a piece of toast. Anyway, these kids are sat there eating.
Yeah. On that topic, before we move on, Subway apparently isn't legally allowed to call its bread because it's got too much sugar in it.
Full of sugar.
That's mad, that isn't it? I find that mad.
The McDonald's in America have got loads of stuff in it that's like we can't have over here.
But it's so nice.
Mm-hmm. I never had American food.
Ned's never been to America. We'll have to take you to the American side of McDonald's.
I want an American breakfast, like pancakes and stuff. So anyway, they'd sit down in this school that Jamie Oliver went to. They'd have the cereal and they'd have chocolate milk or strawberry milk on the cereal. It's like, what are you doing? And they'd have pizza and chicken nuggets every day. And he went in and all the dinner ladies were like, no, we like feeding our kids death. It's like, we love diabetes here. Like it's just, it makes you feel sick, like the stuff they're eating.
But it was like that in this country until certain chefs got their head involved and started to look at healthy. We used to have,
you'd have break time and then dinner time. Normally your break's like 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
And you'd just have toast or something. Our school in the canteen used to have like big slices, like big square pizzas at break. And like chocolate muffins and all sorts and cakes.
No, we used to get brekkies, full English brekkie if you wanted one. Or like toast or something. The trick you do is you get to break at 10:15, especially in sixth form. You wouldn't go up because you just wouldn't go up massive queues. Then if you had a free lesson, next lesson in sixth form, obviously you'd just be sitting in the chill area anyway. Then the dinner ladies would come up and go, got some toast here, that's only going in the bin, you want it for free, or got a couple of sausages there. You just get your breakfast for free if you waited the next half an hour.
I never got that.
Instead of paying £2.50.
I used to sit there.
Mate, six.
I used to sit there and to be honest, the full first year, the second year I studied a bit more, but the full first year is sixth form.
I didn't study at all in sixth form.
Me and my mate, we were always free, because we'd basically we'd had like one lesson a day. Yeah. We'd come in at like dinner. Or like we'd come in, have a lesson before dinner, have our dinner, and then we'd have like a 3-hour free before our next lesson. We'd just sit and watch literally the only movie you could find on YouTube was Inbetweeners movie 2. Yeah. We just used to watch that every day. And if we watched it and we still were free, we just went back to the where they sat around the
campfire.
Not the campfire bit where he sings the song, the bit where they're like putting negativity on the fire.
Oh yeah.
And he says something I'm not going to say on this, but it's so funny. I wish they're doing another In-Betweeners.
I know, they're all older now, aren't they? And it's like, it's difficult to get that story back. But James Buckley's got a YouTube channel as well.
Oh yeah, completed it, mate.
He's got another one now. He's got a vlog channel with his wife.
My dad watches his vlogs, and I walk in like, why are you watching Jail In-Betweeners?
It's funny.
He was watching something. I can't remember. He was playing his guitar, and I walked in and he went, you got that guitar? I said, no. I've got a...
Just generic. That's a guitar. Ned must have it.
I've got a... It's because they're both Gibson, but they're completely different guitars. He's got a big, like, semi-hollow body, and it's got... like the Noel Gallagher one with the Great Britain on the front. I've just got an old traditional, which is a completely different colour.
He's popping into tunes, isn't he? Good films, though, them In-Betweeners. They couldn't get away with it now. It wouldn't be good if they'd done a number 3. It wouldn't be good, because they couldn't get away with the jokes.
Yeah, true.
It'd be nowhere near as good. It'd be forced, and that's why they never done an In-Betweeners reunion. That's why the reunion was so bad, because it was like
I thought that was going to be an actual episode.
But if it was an actual episode, they wouldn't have been able to get away with some of the jokes they used to get away with, and therefore it'd just be like forced and boring.
Do you know what I blame for thinking it was an original episode? Like people like, like Facebook people.
Yeah.
Like what they called. They just post memes all the time. Uni lad.
Oh yeah.
All them people. Lad Bible.
Yeah.
They just put on saying like, oh, there's a new episode of In-Betweeners, and like, oh my god. And then you turn it on and it's like Jimmy Carr going, ha ha ha.
Talking to them.
That's how we laugh. I don't know how we laugh like that.
How does he keep them coughs in when he laughs?
I don't know.
No, Jay come out, didn't he, from the In-Betweeners and said even he didn't like it, didn't think it was.
Did he?
It was, yeah, he just thought it wasn't that great. But you can't, like you said, you can't get away with those.
They did look morbid, didn't they? They were sat there the whole time, like.
Because it's forced, isn't it? It's like so forced. Some things are best left in the past.
It's like they had James Corden on the Friends reunion. It's like.
Gets everywhere, don't he, James Corden?
Why?
He's literally out there doing a carpool karaoke now with.
I know, yeah.
With, I don't know.
Katy Perry.
Bob Mortimer, somebody like that.
He was bossing Gavin and Stacey, but Friends reunion. It's like, oh, James Corden.
To be fair to James Corden, he's smashed it in America though. He absolutely smashed it. That fella must have the phone number of every single celebrity on the planet, and he's done that through. To be fair, he did write Gavin and Stacey, which is a very, very well written program. But so did Ruth Jones, and no disrespect to Ruth Jones, but I don't think she's got Justin Bieber's number. Yeah. Might be wrong.
The thing that made Gavin and Stacey was obviously the writing was amazing, but the music was so it was just all indie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Don't look back into that. That was like the main theme tune in series 1, wasn't it? I don't get copyright, but like Cortinas and Arctic Monkeys.
No, it was good. It was good. It was good. Gavin and Stacey, I did like it. I did like it. Not as good as some of the programs. I always have this argument with other people, Friends or the Inbetweeners, and I can't. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't find Friends funny whatsoever. I do not find Friends funny in the slightest. I can appreciate that so many people do, but you'll never catch me laughing at Friends. Well, just don't find it funny.
Friends is American humour, and Inbetweeners is proper British humour.
But Inbetweeners is like humour to the point where it's like, it's just vulgar, but it's that funny. It's that outrageous. Humor. It's funny. It is dark humour. Some of the things they say on the Inbetweeners is ridiculous.
It's like a Frankie Boyle show.
It is. It's mad. It's mad.
But the problem is.
But then it's not. I don't think you can categorise it as American humour, because I think Family Guy and American Dad are unbelievably hilarious.
Family Guy
and that's American humour.
Family Guy
is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, just for the little snide jokes left, right, and centre. Yeah. But that's written by Seth MacFarlane, who is, of course, an American.
That is true.
And that's hilarious.
Did you ever watch the American Inbetweeners?
No.
Have you not even watched one episode?
No, because I've seen the cast and thought I'm not even going to bother myself.
Honestly, right.
This is why I didn't watch it.
We'll watch an episode later, right?
Okay.
It is.
Watch along of the American Inbetweeners.
Yeah, what's doing here? Honestly, right. It's the worst thing I've ever watched on television. It's so cringe. They try to, like, I don't know if Americanise is the right word, but they try and Americanise it, and it's just
probably is the right word. Yeah.
Everything good about, like, do you know bus?
Yeah, they say
they change it. He pops it out the window and he goes, "Bus turds," and it's like,
it's cringe.
If he was my mate in his car, I'd just go, "Nope." I'd open the door and just push him out.
Get out, mate.
Like, bus turds.
No, it's like, but the problem is the American. They could have made an American Inbetweeners, but not had it as the American Inbetweeners. So it could have just been a group of 4 American school lads who had that, like American Pie sort of vibes. But they tried to just copy and paste and just change little bits.
Yeah.
They should, bus, the saying, should never have even been in the American Inbetweeners, because it's so like it's so stained into the British Inbetweeners. They've just stolen it. It should never. It was just copy and pasted, and it didn't work effectively.
Like, sticking your head out the window in America and calling someone a bus is just not funny.
It's not that. It's not.
But then they wanted to still keep it in. It's like, I don't know if you've seen it, but the frisbee bit in Inbetweeners.
Yeah.
It's like when he throws it, it's the suspense. You see everyone's face, and it's like the silence as it hits it. It just goes, ooh. But then this one, he literally he kicks a ball and it just cuts to the lad just going. And it's like, it's not funny.
Yeah.
Another thing, Neil in it. Neil is just such a. He's just not all there.
No, he's a character.
He's funny. He's just a proper funny, unintentional funny bloke in the UK one. But in America one, he's just like, you're an idiot.
Yeah. I've never seen it.
Oh, I've got my sister's pants on. It's just like, well, you're an idiot then, aren't you? Why have you got...
stupid!
Why have you put your sister's pants on? And there's a scene in the canteen.
In the American one?
There's a joke that they couldn't get away with now. Like, they used to call Neil's dad gay. And it's like, my dad's not gay. It's like, oh, my dad's not bent. It's like, you can't say that stuff now. It's not really right, really. But then in the American version, like, they're sat in the canteen, there's loads of people, and it's just like, Jay just goes, oh, Neil's dad's gay. And he just goes, hey, my dad's not gay. Like, dead loud so everyone can hear him. And it's like, why have you done that? It's like, that's too unrealistic. That's just stupid.
It's forced, and I think it was a mix of bad acting, bad writing, and just thinking, we'll just copy and paste what they did and hope it works.
It's like, in sixth form, I had this friendship group. There was 4 of us, we were all dead close. We were all in each other classes. We were just boss mates all through high school and sixth form. we got so many funny stories. And like all of our stories we can imagine in Betweeners UK, and everything in Betweeners UK we could imagine in our lives. But then the American Inbetweeners is just like these are proper losers.
Yeah, but that's why the Inbetweeners UK was so good, is because it was so relatable. Like everyone had that one mate that wouldn't stop bragging, and you just always looked at and thought. Everyone had that one mate who was dead in love with the girl that wasn't dead interested. Everyone had that one mate like Neil who was just you looked at and thought you're mad. It's just everyone had that like. It was so relatable in so many different ways that's why it become funny, and that's what a lot of comedy is about, isn't it? The funniest comedy is the comedy that you can relate to and you can go, oh yeah, I do that, yeah, or yeah, I know somebody that does that. That's dead funny. You know, you can't laugh at something that's not relatable. You can't relate to something that's not relatable. That I know that doesn't really make sense, but that's why the Inbetweeners was so good though. But you'll never beat the Inbetweeners for pure British comedy. You'll just never beat it. It's just so outrageously out there that it's so funny. I was watching tell you what I was watching the other day, which is quite funny. I was watching Austin Powers. Austin Powers was on the telly. Have you watched it? Do you not like it?
I tell him to watch The Lost Boys.
No, it wasn't.
I tell him to watch Dirty Dancing.
I didn't actively go out with me.
Yeah, I'll watch them. But then he decides to watch Austin Powers.
I actively
Michael Myers, Austin Powers.
Yeah, Michael Myers, Austin Powers. Unbelievable film. The comedy in that for me is so fucking...
Everyone in the comments will back me up. It's not Lost Boys and it's not Dirty Dancing.
No, but I didn't actively go on my way to put Austin Powers on. It was just on the television channel I was watching, so then I sat and watched it. But there's a scene in it anyway.
You should have just gone, oh, how long's left of this?
It was a full movie. I watched the whole thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
So you could have gone, all right, I've seen this before, I'll turn it off and I'll watch The Lost Boys instead.
Dude, that's Austin Powers.
I'll watch Dirty Dancing instead. You can go back and watch Austin Powers, you've already seen it. But
I can watch Dirty Dancing and The Lost Boys.
But we can't talk about... I wanted to talk about Dirty Dancing today, we can't.
We can, but I haven't watched it. But anyway, there's a scene in Austin Powers.
I'm going to talk about Dirty Dancing anyway. That scene when the kangaroo shows up and punches Patrick Swayze. You spoiled it
Brilliant
for
scene.
Anyway.
Brilliant scene. Anyway, there's a scene in Austin Powers, and this is pure comedy. He's trying to impress this fellow agent who is the daughter of an agent that he used to be with. Basically, short story, he's in the 60s, he freezes himself because Dr. Evil goes away and freezes himself. He comes back in the 80s because Dr. Evil's returned. The woman partner that he used to have in the 60s has now had a daughter, and the daughter is now his partner in the 80s. Austin Powers thinks that you can just go around sleeping with whoever, because he could in the 60s. It's not the same in the 80s. And he's getting all the stuff ready after he's going on the mission, and he's got a Swedish-made penis enlarger, and he's going, no, that's not mine, because he's trying to impress the girl that's sitting next to him, and he goes, one receipt, and the fella who's giving him this stuff back goes, one receipt for Swedish-made penis enlarger, signed by Austin Powers, and he goes, no, that's not me. One warranty for Swedish-made penis enlarger signed by Austin Powers, and he goes, no, it must have been a mistake. And then he goes, that's not my thing, baby. And then the fella goes, one book written, this is how you use Swedish-made penis enlarger. That is my thing, baby, by Austin Powers. And it's the funniest. It's just so good. I haven't relayed that well, but go and watch the scene on YouTube. It's unbelievably funny. Austin Powers is a boss film. I won't be told otherwise. The comedy in Austin Powers is brilliant. Like Rush Hour. The comedy in Rush Hour is unbelievable. Don't you like Rush Hour? Oh my God.
I mean, we're talking
I'm about to go and swim in this polar bear infested
Do you know what?
swimming pool here.
When I look at this on the monitor, it makes me feel so
Make you
cool.
feel cool.
Yeah.
It's just for guidance to anybody watching, it is probably about 325 degrees Celsius in this
30
room,
outside today.
which means about 40.
It must be about 120 Fahrenheit in here.
Oh my
It's
God.
so clammy because there's only one little window.
Lights everywhere. It's
We've
hot.
got bright lights on us.
It's hot.
House lights.
It's really, really hot.
I've
But anyway,
I've got my base layer on. I got my sliders on.
I've got slides. I've had to put shoes on because blisters on my toes.
I can't wear trainers in this heat. When I'm obviously can't wear sliders when I'm driving, but I put my trainers on and I just like my legs just start to sweat.
Ah, yeah, it is.
I start turning into Deadpool. You know, Ryan Reynolds, when he's like,
yeah.
the oxygen gets sucked out of his body and he's like, that's me when I've got my trainers on and my skin just starts, my hair just falls off.
Maybe your shoes are too tight.
Not the shoes that I'm wearing, I got shoes on that are too big, just, you know, like the ones that are like sock material, just let the air in, they're still killing me. So put me slideys on.
But anyway, it's dead hot, and Austin Powers is a boss film. Go. That was International Man of Mystery for anyone that wants to know. There's 3 Austin Powers films, very good, highly rate them.
Is this?
I can't believe you've just frowned at Rush Hour, by the way.
Is
Rush Hour is an unbelievable film.
Is Michael Myers American?
No, do you know where he's born? Do you know where his mum and dad are from?
Scotland.
Old Swan.
Old Swan?
Old Swan, yeah.
In Liverpool?
Old Swan in Liverpool, yeah. That's right. I think that's might be where he's born. Someone might correct me, but he's definitely got roots in Old Swan. I'm sure that was where he was born.
I think Ped told me that.
He's Canadian by nationality. I don't know whether he was born in Canada or he just moved over very early, but he was either born in Old Swan or his parents were born in Old Swan. But he's Canadian international. He just does an amazing Scottish accent. Because you're referring to Shrek, aren't you? And what you've done there is gone, he's Shrek, so he must be Scottish. No, he just does an amazing...
He must be green in real life.
Have you seen the Austin Powers films?
No,
You've not seen them?
Not seen them.
He plays 4 characters in one Austin Powers film. He plays Dr. Evil. This is in one. He plays a couple of characters in others. He plays Dr. Evil, Austin Powers, Fat Bastard, and Goldmember. In one film, he plays 4 different characters. But in the other films, in International Man of Mystery, he plays 2. That's what the character's called. I haven't fact checked. That's what the character's called. In International Man of Mystery, he plays 2, and in The Spy Who Hurt Me, he plays 3. It's unbelievable. The acting in it is unbelievable. He literally plays 3 different characters, and you would think they were different actors.
The Spy Who Hurt Me.
Yeah, The Spy Who Hurt Me.
I played 2 characters in a play once in 6th form.
Did you?
I played Mickey the Scouser in Blood Brothers, and it was a 2.5 hour play.
Who else did you play?
I can't remember. I played a child or something.
That's a vast
because there's only
difference.
there's 7 of us in the class, or 6 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. There was 7 of us in this play, and then we got drama club. It was a bunch of years and stuff to play all the kids, our friends as kids. So I was 2.5 hour play, and I've got to keep the Scouse accent. Started well. You start as a kid, so it's like.
Go on, give us a bit.
I was like, Sammy, and then when you get older, it's like, Linda. You gotta but then by the end there's a
It sounded a bit Stephen Graham there. Do that again, do the Linda.
Linda. I can do a very good John Bishop accent. That's not even a Scouse. It's not even a Scouser.
He talks like that.
He talks like he's...
And 6, 25 minutes.
He talks like a northern Mick Jagger.
Sentence. He's just so many breaks. I've watched John Bishop live and he must have took 3 hours to tell 2 stories. Yeah. Good Dom.
He only ever tells 1 or 2 jokes in 15 minutes. Yeah, it's either the car joke or the joke about his kid beating him up.
Just slagging John Bishop off.
And I was like, my kid's an emo.
I don't think you could say that.
No, that's what he said. He's like, my kid's one of those emos. And he always beats me up. You never watched it? That was 10 years ago, to be fair. What was I saying about? So, anyway, by the end of this play, there's this dramatic scene where it's it's a bit of a fight or something. And by the end of it, I was just like, oh, Linda, because I just completely forgot that was a Scouser. So I was just my Centennial's accent came back to me. Do you know when I told you about that woman thinking I was a Scouser in Burnley? She said, if you're from Burnley, why are you a Scouser? Same, I was in Bake Up the day, and
where were you there?
I was in Bake Up.
Bake Up? Where's that?
Bake Up. Basil, no, we used to live near there when he played for Burnley. It's near Roughtonstall.
Oh, okay.
You don't know where Roughtonstall is?
No, I barely know where Burnley is.
It's in England.
I don't know where Burnley is because it's Dwight McNeil.
It's about an hour and something drive or something.
From here?
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Where's the closest big city?
Closest big city? To here?
No, to there. Not to here. We're in Liverpool.
I don't know, because it's surrounded by towns.
Oh.
It's near Burnley, but Burnley's a town.
Burnley. It was in Burnley. Anyway.
It's not, but okay. So anyway, I'm there. And I spoke to the landlord. And the first thing he said to me, I thought you were from Burnley. I said, no, I'm from... he said, no, I'm not from Burnley. He said...
What did you say? Where did you say you were from?
He said, I didn't know you were a Scouser. I said, I'm not a Scouser, even from St Helens. I'm a Wall. I said again. I've said this to someone before. I said, don't let a Scouser hear you say that. Someone came up to me once. It was only a month ago. And she said, if you're from Burnley... Because the pub I was playing in, the advertisement was one of our own, because I play there every month. And she said, if you're from Burnley, why have you got a Scouse accent? I've not. I said, I've not got a Scouse accent.
You can't say that, though.
If you hear the Scouse, if you let a Scouser hear you say that to me, I'll get legged and you'll get legged. Well,
and the whole pub is getting legged.
Yeah, and it's like...
Isn't it mad though because they obviously associate your accent with Scouse?
There's a lad from Birmingham Uni that thought I was a Scouser as well. Maybe because it's I've got some sort of twang.
You definitely got a twang.
That to me, that's there's no twang. compared to like a Scouser, but then someone down south. It's like Americans, they look at us and they think we all sound like...
Irish, I got the other day. In London. Even in London, I got...
Oh, yeah. Well, like American, they look at us and they just go, oh, the green as grass. Cup of tea with the Queen. They think we all sound like that. We don't.
No, we don't.
Grass.
We sit here and watch the Inbetweeners.
Yeah,
and go,
going,
I thought it was just a fart, sir.
I thought it was just a fart.
So good, that scene. So good. Anyway, yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. But yeah, to answer the first question of the stream, I do like spam. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had another question that was being rolled off from that, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, Ped said to me, you can't eat food that they ate in the war. But they used to eat spam in the war. But you know what? You know what was the main?
They used to eat corned beef in the war.
I was going to say what the main the staple diet was corned beef.
And loads of people still eat corned beef.
I love corned beef.
Corned beef
straight
on a pussy,
straight
corned
out
beef
the
hash.
tin as well. Yeah. Get a block of corned beef, chop it up. So nice.
I'm not big on corned beef, I must admit, but spam, obviously you cut the little horrible jelly layer off the end, because that's just a bit...
Spam and egg.
Spam egg, spam, chips, beans, bit of buttered bread on the side. Can't go wrong with it, mate, you can't go wrong. Honestly, I might have it tonight for me tea, because I haven't had it for that long. Just can't go wrong with it. Sometimes you got to go back to the war scrans and think, do you know what? Fair play to them. That was I'm not going to say I could last in the war, because I probably couldn't, but I could eat the scrans.
Do you know how they used to eat the food in the war?
Go on.
They'd have a break from like trench duty, and they'd go off, right, and they'd start a fire with like they'd get some like sticks and stuff together. They'd have like a lighter or a match or something, and they'd start a little fire. They'd have the little tin, and they'd do an all-in-one stew, and they'd get like potatoes. Like they'd only get a few, all this stuff on ration, get corned beef on ration. And then I was watching this video like, and what they used to do. You'd have the corned beef, the potato, the vegetables, they put the water in, and to absorb some of the flavour, they used to get mashed up dog biscuit and put the biscuit in.
Mad.
And then they'd get HP sauce and put the HP sauce in like this.
That's mad. It is, it's mad. Like, I don't cook the spam, gotta be cold. Cold out of the tin, not cooked.
I don't think I've ever
fried.
I don't think I've ever had cooked corned beef. Even
corned
like
beef hash.
Corned beef hash.
That's cooked, isn't it?
It's like mixed though, innit?
I don't like mash.
I don't like corned beef hash. I love mash.
Do you?
And I love corned beef, but corned beef hash.
I'm not big on mash. Not big on mash. I had a pie, not to do with mash. Well, it is to do with mash because the pie shop sold mash.
Corned beef pie pasties.
We went to when we were in London. There's a pie shop in. Oh my God! Name me some places in London that are like markets, not Camden Market. Other places.
Buckinghamshire.
No, you haven't got a clue, have you?
No. Euston. No idea.
We have a problem.
Euston, we have a problem.
Someone will know in the comments.
There was a pie shop down there, London.
Anyway,
down there, London.
And it was unbelievable. I had a mince and onion pie, and it was the nicest thing ever.
Mince
gravy
and
come
onion.
free. It was like red wine gravy. Got it on the side. Oh, I could eat one now. To be honest,
that sounds really naughty.
I could eat one. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, nothing to do with mash. But well, it was because they done mash in the shop, but I didn't get mash.
I'm really hungry now. I'm actually going to have dinner. We're going to go shoot a video in about 10 minutes, so we're going to wrap this up in a minute. But are you going to watch Dirty Dancing this week?
I'll watch it tonight. I won't watch it tonight. That's a lie. That's a blatant lie. I've lied. I've just lied to everyone. I'm sorry. I've lied. I've lied. I'm going to come clean now. This is a green screen. We're not in Alaska. I've lied.
No, Alaska, it's Antarctica.
It's not 425
you just
degrees.
Ice and think it's Alaska.
It's very close. That's Antarctica. Are you sure that's not
That's
Alaska? Do you know what that reminds me of? Do you know what that
Antarctica.
reminds me of? That picture. Have you seen the Simpsons movie when he's got the map
yeah.
and he goes
Alaska.
and he goes Alaska, and that's where he is.
It reminds me of Bob Ross.
Yeah, a bit of Bob Ross as well.
It's
Maybe
like Bob
we
Ross
are the
painted it.
Simpsons.
Oh, Blanders.
I can't do Simpsons.
Loudly.
I can do. Ned's amazing at accents, by the way.
Go.
That's only a Simpsons. Wait till you hear his family.
Homie.
That's good.
Homie.
That's decent.
In Alaska.
That sounds a bit like a Mexican cartel member, but no, that reminds you of it.
Now.
O'Brien.
O'Brien.
I don't think legally we do Family Guy impressions. I've just said good Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, do we? No, Seth MacFarlane is great.
Can we please do Family Guy, Seth? Don't know who that was. New character.
Was that me? Anyway, we're going to wrap this up.
Seth. Let's just do the Family Guy impressions, Seth.
We're not going to be doing anything else on the NED&CAM channel this week because I'm picking up a new lizard tomorrow or Thursday.
Like that it is, like that big massive tail,
Indeed.
this big, got 10 heads.
Actually, if I pick it up tomorrow,
bring it in.
They'd be good. I can't bring it in.
Can't you bring it in?
Nay, it used to be at home in the...
Nay? Is it us?
Nay.
If it says nay, I'll be a bit worried. I'm a lizard.
So we may do something Thursday unless I'm out. We're playing footy on Thursday, so Cam will be in the studio on Thursday. You've got it in the goal. Well done.
I've pulled it.
Oh, wow. So we won't be playing footy on Thursday. So yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you for listening. If you listened to the whole video, this light just fell off.
Nice. For the 2 people still watching, subscribe. Why not? It's free. It takes a second and you'll never miss another chat about useless crap.
We hit 100 subscribers in like
we did,
2 days, which was amazing. First video got really good numbers, so we're pretty pleased. We will be picking... you know what I was thinking on the way to the studio this morning? I was thinking we should do ASMR. But just do like a theme.
You need special mics, don't you?
We just get 2 condenser mics, set them to cardioid, and just pan one left, pan one right, and we got stereo mix going. Bit of technical information.
Anyone wanting to do ASMR at home? Hello.
Or you just get one.
Do this.
You've got one.
Hello, viewers of NED&CAM. Please hit that subscribe button now. Does this sound good in your ears?
You can do
Hello, Brian.
No. We can do themed ASMR where we just like, we can do football shirt ASMR, we just get a football shirt and just go.
That doesn't sit well with me, that.
Like, sweat. So yeah, we'll leave it there. We're going to go shoot another video.
Bam. That's an overhead kick, by the way. If you haven't watched it, watch every single Austin Powers, please. They're amazing films. And the Rush Hour films as well, the Boss.
And watch Lost Boys.
Have you watched the Rush Hour films?
No, I never.
Oh, mate!
I never read of
You've
Rush
got
Hour.
Rush Hour with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
I love Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker is amazing. Wow. Watch them when you get home.
Wow.
They're amazing films. And the Austin Powers as well.
I shall watch Rush Hour.
That scene, we'll watch that scene in a minute. It's so funny.
Right, we will see you again soon.
Catch it after.
Subscribe, comment nice things, and like. Cameron's squatting, so yeah. See you later.
Thank you.